man glanced back at the airport screen and was horrified to find that all flights except his had been temporarily cancelled. He checked the time again. It was exactly 9:25, and it happened to be his birthday shock. He ducked into a restroom to calm down just then. Music began playing in the airport, and the singer was someone who had died in a plane crash. These eerie coincidences sent a chill down the man's spine. As he hesitated about boarding, a friend behind him shoved him toward the gate, gazing at the stormy night outside. He hoped the visibly damaged plane would somehow get him to his destination safely. He found his seat, let out a long breath, fastened his seatbelt, and turned on the overhead air vent while waiting for takeoff. But seeing the tattered wing through the window reignited his unease. Just then, two passengers approached and asked to switch seats with him. Though his friend tried to stop him, he agreed. No sooner had he settled into the new seat than the fold-out table in front of him collapsed on its own. When he pushed it back up, he found the locking button was broken. He urgently called for a flight attendant, only to realize the plane had already taken off. A wave of dread overwhelmed him, making it impossible to sit still. The plane took off smoothly, but he felt alienated from the other passengers, who were all immersed in cheerful chatter. Suddenly, the aircraft began violently shaking, and the lights flickered on and off. Passengers screamed in panic as oxygen masks dropped. In the next instant, a massive hole tore open in the fuselage, and people were sucked into the void. Sam jolted awake. It had all been a dream, but to his shock, two women actually approached him to switch seats. Panic, he checked the tables button and found it was indeed broken, exactly like in his dream. Overcome with terror, he started fighting with his friend. The captain, witnessing the commotion, ordered both him and his friend off the plane despite their desperate pleas to reboard. The captain refused firmly. Another friend cursed Sam for canceling their trip over a ridiculous dream, and the two began scuffling. Meanwhile, the plane had already soared into the sky.